guys have been asking about recording and streaming and what kind of stuff I use. So I'm gonna give you a little guide about what I use. And again, I'm not an expert, but I've been playing around with this for a little bit of time now. So I can give you some advice on things that have worked for me, and hopefully those are things that will work for you as well. So the first thing you're going to need is a mixer. This I bought off Amazon. Actually, pretty much everything I bought off Amazon, just because of delivery times. I chose this one because it's a interface one. So what interface means, or what I've learned about mixers when I was trying to look for one, is that the mixer's job is to put everything into the computer, right? So whether you're using Facebook or Zoom or whatever it is you're using to stream your classes, this is going to bring the audio into it. So it's going to connect two things, which is your microphone, so every time you talk so people can hear you properly, and your music, so that again it's so important that people can hear the music properly as well. So that's what the mixer does. But what the interface one does is that it also brings the audio out, because you guys know, as fitness instructors, we need to hear ourselves as well, right? Like, I need to hear the music. For example, right now I didn't connect it, so I didn't know you couldn't hear me. Let me just grab the cable. So it's important that the one you buy, it's an interface one, regardless of whatever you choose to buy. That's very important. So I'm going to show you the one I got. I will be posting the brand so that you can actually look for the same one or similar. If you have a little bit more of a budget, maybe you get a fancier one. But since I know nothing about this, this was a great one to get started. Then I have a microphone, a wireless microphone. I have this one, and it does work through Bluetooth and connects to the mixer. And then I have this on me, but I did see some that actually have this on the headset, so that might be a little bit more comfortable for you. But either way, this is a pretty decent brand. Again, if you don't want to spend too much money from the beginning. If you do have the budget to get something better, I will say spend the money on a microphone, because it's just going to make the sound that much better and improve the quality of your streaming. But if not, this is a pretty good one to start with, since we're just all learning, right, how to do all this live stream. So I'm going to keep going with this. First the hardware, then the software. I do have a cable that goes from the mixer to my phone. I will suggest that you hardwire as many things as possible. So the mixer does take Bluetooth, and so does your computer and probably your speakers. But I will strongly suggest that you use a cable instead. I think that makes a huge difference in the quality of the audio, which is very important for us teaching a class, right? Then I have this one. I will send an actual link for this one. So basically what this one does is connects the mixer to my speakers. So the connection to the mixer is two entrance, like two ends, and then this one goes right into my speaker. So you will need to look in the back of your speaker and check what the plug for microphone is, or just input. So either one works for the audio. And basically what's going to do is the audio, so the microphone and the music will be playing in the mixer and going into your computer. And with this cable, you're going to connect it to the speaker so that you can hear yourself, so that you can hear the music and you can hear the microphone, so you can adjust the volume accordingly, making sure that your voice doesn't overpower the music, or vice versa, the music doesn't overpower your voice. So in terms of hardware, that's kind of what I got. I also got an adapter, because I have an Apple computer, and you guys know, if you have an Apple, you need an adapter for everything. So I did get an adapter for many reasons. One, so I can connect the mixer to my computer. Two, so I can connect my cell phone to the computer, so that's my webcam. And the third one is so that I can connect the internet, so the Ethernet, like a wire internet, to my computer, because that's going to make a huge difference on the quality of your streaming. Right now I'm actually on Wi-Fi, so I'm not sure how good you guys are gonna be able to hear me and see me. But on Saturday I did use wire for the internet, and that makes a big difference. So my advice will be try to wire as many things as possible, and then if you need to, then use Wi-Fi and use Bluetooth. But any connection that is not a direct connection might suffer a little bit of delays, so try to use hardwire things as much as possible. Now, in terms of any other gadget that I have, I would say probably my stand. So right now you guys are on my tripod, and on top of my tripod I have a light ring. That has also made a big difference, because the lighting right now, like, is just so much better than if I was just using natural light, especially here in Canada. Winter, like, it gets dark pretty soon, so having good lighting is a big deal so that our clients can see us. um, so I would say in terms of that, that's about it. That's what I bought. Now, in terms of software, I downloaded OBS, which is a live streaming service. This was free. I downloaded EpocCam on my iPhone, so that it's as easy as that. You download this app and you can use your phone as the camera for your laptop, which I think is so good, because then the quality of my videos is just so much better than if I were to use the camera from my computer. And even if you were to use the camera from a webcam, it's not going to be as good as your phone's camera, unless you have an old phone, in which case I would recommend a webcam. um, but yeah, it was super easy, and plus, because my phone is my camera, it's just that much easier to move things around, right? Like, I can move my phone around, even if the mixer, the laptop, and the speakers are all in one place, the camera can be in a different place. And to me, that was important, having that flexibility and being able to move around and show people different things. So that's about it. That's all I got. The system that I use to create all my flyers, or like things like what you're seeing right now, it's Canva. I did pay for Canva, because I think if you pay, you just get a little bit more features. Now, I am not a graphic designer, and it's not like I have much clue of what to do in that, but I did learn quite a bit on a few courses that I took, and it was actually very helpful in terms of what colors to use, or like how to work your branding, which I'm pretty big on branding. So it really was helpful with that. So on the next workshop, on the step 2 of the workshop, what we're going to be working on is basically, I'm going to be teaching you how to set up all of these so that it works for you. So if you already have a mixer, that's great. If not, if you want to go ahead and purchase some of these things, again, that will be up to you. And then I would just teach you how to use it. From experience, I would say it took me a very long time to figure all of this out, because it wasn't just a one course that I took and it told me everything. I had to shop around and look around for different options and learn. And there's a lot of like stuff for streamers or for gamers. So there's not a lot to set up things for fitness. So I think this workshop will be very helpful to you, because it's just very condensed to specifically what we're doing right now and what we need it for, which is to teach Kangoo Jumps classes, or whatever other class you teach, which most of our fitness classes involve music and audio, right? So I will announce the day for the workshop, hopefully in the next couple weeks, so that we can learn this part as well. Like I said, I will be teaching you step by step what I did, and hopefully that helps you. But that's it. In terms of that, I would say I spent probably less than $200. I would say around $150 on all of these. Just the fact that I will be able to use it again and use it for any other of my workshops, I think it was worth it. It definitely makes it more fun, and I feel like I'm able to be more creative with my workshops. So if you're interested in this, I will be posting the dates. But for now, just will send a list of everything you need to buy, or if you want to buy it. Then just reach out to me. I leave my information there, so reach out to me if you would like to know more about this, or if you're interested in signing up. And that's it. It's always a pleasure to see you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know if you have any questions, or if there's anything I can do for you to make your live streaming life a little bit easier. I will be here. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful week. Bye bye. Is this ending?